How's it going? Today I'll be doing a quick training video for GameChanger. Uh, if you haven't yet, please download the new GameChanger app. It has a green icon on it, and it says new as well. So once it's downloaded, we're gonna go ahead and open it up, sign in, and you'll be able to look for our teams on there. So once I open mine, if you look for your child's team, they're all going to be start with Maricopa LL and go from there. So it'll give you an option looking for baseball spring 22 season in Maricopa, Arizona. So just pick the right team and you'll be able to open that up. Once you open the team, here I got two teams for training purposes. I'm going to open up Dingers only. And you'll see that on the top hand right corner I can open up the gear, and it gives me an option for practice scorekeeping. So if I select that, all the information, all the players, the rosters, the opponent, my team, the opponent, no plays so far, stats are already set up for me. We're not going to use that quite yet, so once you get comfortable, or after this video, if you want to mess around, you would go there to practice scorekeeping with all that information already set up. So I'm gonna hit exit current game. Alright, so here, coaches, managers, if you get to your dashboard, you'll have your schedule, your team, the admins. So Maricopa Little League will be 2 admins, and then there'll be a third, which would be the manager or the coach. And then your players. I don't have no jersey numbers with this team, but it's just different. They're all named John. If there's any videos, stats, you have your batting stats, your pitching stats, your fielding stats right there. So we're gonna go ahead and open up today's game. So coaches, this is very important for you. If you look underneath where it says score game or go live, it says set starting lineup. So that's very important for you before the game starts. Do not hit score game. Do not hit anything other than set starting lineup. So once I open that up, I'm gonna add play or use previous lineup. So since I've already opened it, it's not giving me the option, so I'll go ahead and go to I'll go to the other team. I'll go to bench warmers. They don't have a game, so today I'm just gonna, for home, the opponent. So if I look for season, spring 22, location, Maricopa, Arizona. I start to look up Dingers only, and that's the team, right? It'll show me all their roster. That looks right. So now they're my opponent. I'll hit save. I don't want to message anybody. So again, once you open up your game, you're gonna select set starting lineup. So it says no players in lineup. We're gonna go ahead and add players. Since we bet the full everybody, we're gonna click everybody. Of course, if we don't know if somebody's going to be there, if they're running late, it doesn't matter. Just click everybody's name. We're going to hit done. And then if you have an idea, okay, he's going to be an extra hitter today, but he's my pitcher, my catcher, so on, so forth, until I'm done with setting up my lineup. Okay, but say if I want my pitcher to lead off, these 3 marks, pancakes, off to the right side to the pitcher, I'm gonna hold it and drag up. Say I want John 4 batting second, again, click and hold and drag up to the second spot. Okay, so there I can set my batting order as well. So if I hit save, once that's set up and you can get out to the game, and if you're home, you're scoring on GameChanger. iPad's yours. You're going to go ahead and hit score game. So since we're home and I had already set my lineup, I have my players in their positions. My batting order is changed to the way I wanted it to, and it makes it a lot easier for your volunteer. Now, the opponent side, their roster's already been preloaded, so I should add from the bench, and they have all their players in there as well. If the coach fails to give you a lineup, we could go one by one, asking the player to turn around, get their number. But again, we're just going to add everybody and hit done. So at this point, they should have jersey numbers once we're all done and they've been assigned. Say John 1 or John 3 is batting first. I could click and drag and bring him up, so he'll be my first batter. John 8, you know what? It was John 8. I'm sorry. If you look under menu, it says dingers only, and then it says AB. That's my at bat. It will change every single time I change that batting order. Boom. Okay, so we got that. We don't really have to worry about their positions just yet, unless you have the lineup and we could go and we have time, which is why it's important we ask you coaches to set up the lineup before the game. But if not, at least 15-20 minutes before game time, get this to the person running GameChanger. So if we go to our pitch count, we have our ball, top of the first, 1 ball, no strikes, no outs, called strike. Changes to 1 strike, swing and a miss. I got 2 strikes. Foul ball, that's still a strike. It doesn't change, but what does change is my pitcher's pitch count. So on the right hand side under bench warmers, it says John 1, pitch count 4. Okay, so the P next to John 1 is their pitcher. That's their position. Okay, so by AB John 9, it would have his position on there as well if we had it already loaded in there. So now foul tip out, fouls it, catcher catches it, now he's out. So we're still top of the first, no balls, no strikes, but now we have 1 out. Okay, so now we got a called strike. Ball gets put in play, ground ball. So at this point, I can just watch the game and let it play out. Was he out at first? Was it a single, double, triple, error? In the park, home run, batting interference. So we're going to go ahead and give him a single. He singled to... Okay, we just didn't get the throw made in time. So now he's on first. So now my next batter comes up. He gets hit by a pitch. Okay, so now we get a ball. My runner on second steals. I would just click off the side. And I hold and drag my runner on second. Drag him safe or out if he try to steal third base. So if he's safe, stole base, wild pitch, pass ball, fielding error. Just use your best judgment, whatever happened. If it was a clean steal, he stole the base. Okay, but now, say now if he went back. Okay, so now if he did steal, and I go out, he was caught stealing, he's automatically out by the catcher. Right, boom. Oh wait, never mind. If I hit undo, I'll undo my last play I put in there. So now, so he really did get on there. He stole base. Got a runner on first and third. Called strike. This guy steals second. Wild pitch. Say he's still on a wild pitch. Okay. And my third baseman came home on it. I could go ahead and count him safe on the same pitch. So now if I go over to my plays, it'll show that John 8 still there, or John 3 advances second on a wild pitch. John 8 scores on the same pitch. So now it's letting you know where your runs come from. So if I go called strike and swing and a miss, so now I got 2 outs. It'll also show us on our plays, John strikes out swinging. So you could track your outs and your scores through your plays. If you want to intentionally walk somebody, we're going to do that. If it ever happens and someone wants to be intentionally walked, we're not going to hit that button. What we're going to do, we're going to undo that. We must charge the pitcher with the pitches. So it's going to be ball, 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 ball. Okay, so never hit that button. If they're going to walk them, we got to charge the pitcher the pitches. If you put a ball in play, it's a line drive. Triple. So if we hit a triple, say to the right field, John number 8, we just select his glove. Okay, so automatically it's already advancing your runners for you. But it's asking you, was the first runner safe, or if he is out? If he hit safe, the second runner, was he safe or was he out? Say if they made a play at home, now he's out. That was the 3rd out of the inning, and it's giving you a recap. They got 2 runs in off of 2 hits, and your pitchers only pitched 17 pitches. So if that looks good and everything looks fine, but if it doesn't, if it undo, it put it back to the last hit. So I knew the ball was in play. Triple to right, brings everybody. He was safe, and now we're still playing. We go from there. So as long as we don't accept and switch, we will be fine. Okay, so now the next guy's gonna strike out. Okay, so now they have 3 runs off of 2 hits, 20 pitches, and we can hit accept and switch. But now the other team didn't give me pitcher positions for their players, so I could just go to the opponent. Okay, so now if I want to assign a pitcher, John 8 is pitching, catching. John 4 is catching. John 9 is at first. John 2 is at second. John 3 is at short. We could also assign like this as well. So if you look on top, it says batters without positions, and underneath John 6 it says fielders. That's people already in a position. So we'll just pick people from without positions. Okay, if we ever need to make a position change, I could just click their name. But if they're already, say if I want my pitcher to go to first, so John 8's pitching, I would click pitcher. So my John 8 took first place, but who's going to pitch? So I wanted my pitcher. So same thing. If I choose someone from the bench or batters without positions, it automatically plug them in and no other selection will be needed. If there was a scoring issue, if we needed to, we could hit manual overrides. They only scored Dingers only scored 2. I'm gonna click their score. Oh, sorry. So when you hit their score, you change it. You gotta make sure you hit save on the top right hand corner. And now if you look at Dingers only, it changes it to 2. So say if the game ends there, hit game over. Don't worry about the information, winners, losers. We can hit skip and finalize the game. Exit game. So the final was 2-0. And that's that. Another thing I would like you guys to see as well is letting your parents know to